What's up, y'all? It's your boy Flo. And in this video, I just want to give y'all, just create some awareness and, give some relationship advice, some life advice. I want to talk about, being aware of, let me give you an example, right? Now, sometimes in life, when you're growing as a person, sometimes you're gonna make mistakes and you have to accept that, right? And sometimes the mistakes that you will make are gonna end up hurting people closest to you. Now, that can be very frustrating. And then in the back of your mind, you just hoping and wishing, I just hope they understand that I don't mean to be this way. I just wanna be better. But for some reason, something is just hard for me to be better. And I keep making the same mistakes. And I just hope that they don't give up on me, and I hope that they understand. See, what I need people to understand about life, bro, I'm about to turn 30 soon, so I feel like I'm old enough to make this statement. You'll realize that every relationship that you get in will have something in common. You can never leave a relationship thinking that you'll find something different somewhere else. Just how like what we say about women when they leave a relationship and think that the grass is gonna be green on the other side. No, they'll come to realize the same issues that you was having in your last relationship that made you wanna leave and felt like it was better out there. And then now you think it's gonna be funner because you met this new guy and things is fun in the beginning. It's because you don't know him like that. Eventually, once the games is done being played and he's done trying to just be about the thrill, and now you around him so much because y'all in a relationship, y'all talking more often now, y'all around each other more often now, you're gonna see more things about him, things that he was hiding. Things within himself that he even hiding from himself, that you could see that he's hiding. Because now you're the closest person to him. You'll always be able to see that in everybody in the world, because the world is filled with bots anyway. Filled with people that's trying to hide and lie to themselves. And now you willing to leave a relationship that you could have been building with somebody that had potential but just was lacking in certain areas that you could have been more understanding. But instead, you turn your back on that person and you take a chance with somebody that you don't know, because you don't understand the value of self and what people are willing to do to get next to you, or what people are willing to do to gain your acceptance and validation. And now you get close to these people, and in reality, they probably ain't want to get close to you. They just probably wanted your acceptance and validation. Maybe just to probably break your heart, you know what I'm saying? It hurt you because they got hurt. Like, you don't never know what somebody's intentions are. Because the game is rigged in the beginning when you're trying to get to know somebody. They're gonna try to show you their best version, even if they gotta put on a show. What I mean to say is loyalty is love. Loving somebody is being loyal enough to work with them through the issues that they have. Where we mess up in life always because we do it to ourselves and we do it to other people outside of ourselves. We shame ourselves and then we end up shaming other people for the issues that they have. Like, oh, I see they got this little issue. I don't really like that. Okay, and what about the issues that you have? You ain't perfect. You got a collective of issues just like everybody else got a little collective of issues that we ain't work on because we come from instant gratification that we gotta lock in and work with. So you gotta accept that people have the same, gotta walk the same and fight the same battle that you have. It may be different flaws, but we all got them. And loving somebody is being committed enough to try to be a good teammate and helping them with that. Because you can't do everything by yourself. This is what we get misconstrued in the spiritual community, is that we can do everything by ourselves and be a perfect person for somebody else. Sometimes you meet people to help you be a better you. And you have to accept that about life, and you have to be willing to be open in life. Stop hiding and then being confused as to why things are not in alignment in your life because you're hiding. Be open about who you are, the flaws that you have, and you will get in alignment with the right kind of people that y'all can both grow together. And that will make you realize how beautiful life can be. We all hiding. The same way we think the government is hiding underneath human skin and as reptilians, we doing the same thing. Show people that reptile underneath the skin. You following me? You know what I'm saying? Don't think that hiding your flaws is doing somebody a favor, because you hurting yourself and you hurting them. Because now they thought everything was all, flowers and sunshine, and then they get more closer to you and they realize that you got real issues that they just wish that they had the ability to see, but you was hiding it from them. And now they in a whole nother ball game to where now they looking back at the little fake honeymoon stages y'all went through for the little 3 to 6 months or a year. And like, was that even real? Because now we arguing all the time, or now I'm seeing them in a whole different light, when in reality, the whole different light that they seeing you in is you. You just was hiding. Stop hiding. This is the problem in the dating community. Stop hiding. What the fuck do you got to lose? That's how you got to look at it. Okay, this person don't like me for me. Keep on working on myself. Keep on making mistakes. Keep on living life though. Keep on dating around. Or if you in a relationship, have integrity. There's no integrity in relationships no more. Have integrity and love somebody enough to tell them the truth and accept that. If they don't want to accept that about you, that you love them enough to let them go. That's true love. That is true love. Loving somebody enough to be willing to let them go. And you think loving somebody is lying to them to keep them close. That ain't love. You hurting them and you hurting yourself. Because now you outside of yourself and you trying to be somebody that you're not. And it's working against you and trying to be a better you. When really, if you was just open and honest and had integrity with this person, you never know what they could really. Just imagine that. Just like in life, it's choices, man. You go this way, it's a whole fucking path of shit. And then you choose this choice and it's a whole other shit. It's a left, right, U-turn. You get what I'm trying to say? Imagine having, once you realize that life is literally that, you'll realize that there's more worth in having integrity. Because you won't have the curiosity about the other way. Because if you live life long enough, you know what that way come with. Because you've done it long enough to know that it's not gonna be no different with any person. Friend, family, relationship, it ain't gonna be no different. It may come with little different stuff. It's a different human being, or it's a different lie that you telling. It's a different thing that you hiding and masking. So it come with little different stuff, but there's no flow in that. And it's always gonna come with you having to keep up with that. And it breaking you down more and more, and you have a resentment towards that person. And the frequency is not gonna work. And then you're gonna think, oh, this relationship ain't meant to work. No, nothing is gonna work in your life because you don't even work for you. Your own frequency don't even work for yourself day to day when you by yourself. And then you out here got the audacity to think that relationships can't work with certain people because of this didn't happen, or females is this way, or men is this way. It's you, because you don't want to be honest. Be in a relationship with yourself, and then you'll learn and realize how important it is to love somebody in a proper way with telling them your whole truth. The things that you know deep down about yourself, and giving that person an actual chance to get to know who you are. And accepting that not everybody is going to be willing to take that path with you, but you have to love yourself enough to be willing to continue that path with yourself. And you have to love yourself enough to be willing to accept and be okay with if people don't want to walk with you, because it don't always be a bad thing. You'll come to realize that when people don't want to walk the same way with you, sometimes it's because that person was supposed to be the person that you was supposed to go the other way with. The not being integral, lying to yourself, hiding, the fake honeymoon stage, and then y'all arguing for 5 years straight. And then she gets you for alimony because you got bread, or you know what I'm saying? Or just, the honeymoon stage, and then it just don't work out once the honeymoon stage is over, once you can't keep up with that. And then things just start coming to light, because the truth will always come to light. Maybe not directly, but the frequency of it. You can never run away from that. Have integrity, right? Learn, grow, and flow with people. And you learn to love yourself on your path to greatness, and you'll learn to love that person more and more on your path in a relationship. That's how it works. Love is not, the beginning of the relationship, and then now in the middle of your relationship, it's like, it's not that. That's because the beginning of the relationship is one experience, and then it grows, or, things change because it's new experiences, it's new life. So now, through y'all growing and flowing in y'all relationship, y'all could always just look at the different love that y'all have for each other throughout different stages of growing and just building and connecting with each other as human beings. Same thing with friendships, same thing with family. It works the same way. You gotta have integrity. And if certain things don't work out, whether it be with family, relationships, it will truly just wither away in the way that it's supposed to be. And you won't have no regret, because you gotta just understand it in life. Sometimes when you headed in the right direction, not everybody is walking that way, so you're not gonna align with everybody. But you rather that's gonna be a lot easier to accept than walking the wrong way and always wondering what it could have been if you would have had integrity. Think about that. Salute.